Yo guys, this is Nate and I'm back for another audio commentary for WCReplays.com with my buddy Ed here.
Hey guys.
Yo, this is Ed, I'm sure you all know him by now. So let's go ahead and get this replay open. As promised, this is Undead versus Undead, since I did cover it, but the damn FTP thing got screwed up, so my nice game I had versus Undead went bye-bye.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but this game's quite good, don't worry.
Yeah, I've seen it already, it's alright.
Alright, so anyway guys, if you haven't reached the 15-second mark already, go ahead and do that real quick. So let's unpause in 3, 2, 1, unpause. 1x speed, my vision, fog of war on. Or should we, let's turn off fog of war.
Yeah.
So either player's vision, because we've actually got two very different builds, very interesting builds that we can look at both.
Feared that you question.
So yeah, I thought maybe he's the guy from ZA, but
that guy? Yeah.
Apparently he's not. Now this kid is 104 and 3, I believe.
That's like Showtime's record.
Yeah, he's got an insane record. So I joined this game. Now usually I don't stats people, but I decided to stats him. And I was like, oh snap, because this is I was one game off of 22. This is before I got 22. So I was like, crap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose. But anyway.
Yeah. Alright. I think I'm gonna let him talk more about Undead versus Undead, because I don't know shit about it. Maybe I'll talk about RT a little bit.
Ed was just playing some RT.
I play a lot of RT.
Well, in this matchup, basically, Fear is going to be going Ghouls, and I'm going to be going Fiends. Now, I think it's pretty safe to say the Fiends beat Ghouls when there's no expansions involved.
Or no frenzy.
Right. But as you'll see in this game, my opponent gets an expansion, which I'm fully aware of. Yeah. He gets an expansion, and so, that's a problem for me. And we'll see how I deal with that.
And this guy's even good with his ghoul harass.
Yeah, he really messes with me with this. It's annoying. Anyway. Alright, so, I'm just doing my same old Fiend build thing. And my plan is to go for a Crypt Lord and Fiends. And I'm going to try and abuse the map a little. And get some of those nice mercs to supplement my army, and take out these northernmost warrior arachnids in order to get that level 5 item or whatever it is. And I'm hoping that can kind of compensate for whatever my opponent has.
For the skill difference?
Yeah, for the skill difference.
Yeah.
Thanks for adding that.
Alright. Well, the thing about these little the mercs is one of them is immune to magic, the big thing with the horns and the big stick. That thing's immune to magic. Yeah. It makes sort of a funny noise when it comes out. It goes like
yeah, that Magnetor Warrior.
Yeah, that one. That one's pretty good because it's immune to magic. And then there's another one that's the Furbolg.
Even that little burrowing one, I think it's like 1 food and it can burrow and has piercing. I think even that's like okay.
The Furbolg casts the Frost Armor.
That guy he does basically the same damage as a Fiend, and I've talked about this before. Same damage as a Fiend, same food, costs a little more, but he has 300 mana on him with Abolished Magic and Frost Armor. That Frost Armor is extremely good, as you'll see in this game.
The thing about the Frost Armor versus the Ghouls is he's going to try to go from Fiend to Fiend to Fiend to Fiend, killing them. Yeah. And if he can't, if you can totally out-micro him if all his Ghouls are slowed down.
Right, if they're slowed down, they can't chase after the Fiend. You can burrow and coil and run around. Actually, I go Lich in it. And I haven't really been getting Death Knight second anymore versus Undead. When I go Fiends, I'm getting Lich a lot more. Simply because Impale and Nova works extremely well versus Fiends, clearly. And versus Ghouls, the Nova.
The thing is, strat talking wise, most Undead players are either gonna go like DK first and try for the guards thing.
I see very few Undead players going DK.
I think
most of them go Lich.
Madfrog does the DK. So does Politic.
Well, we're also not talking on the same level.
Yeah, but
Wait, do you get this? He sleeps my beetle here.
I don't know. Maybe
I want to check this.
His mana's full. The thing is though, is that he'll either go the Dreadlord or the DK or the Lich kind of rush, and the big thing is the Dreadlord that he does, and here he's not really going to be doing much damage to your hero with the Dreadlord. He's going to be putting it to sleep, and that really renders the DK obsolete and makes the Lich a little bit better, because then you have 2 heroes he's got to sleep.
You see, I make good use of the mercs in this game. Whenever he sleeps me, I try to abolish magic, and it works pretty well. Although it's probably better just use a statue to wake them up realistically than waste their mana. But
Yeah.
I mean, sleep. I mean, I've definitely lost games because I've been creep jacked and slept, and I can't TP out or something. So yeah, if you sleep properly, it's very, very good.
A lot of people say that, you know, people who really metagame or try to talk about metagame say that sleep is bad because you can just wake the unit up. The fact is that I don't know who you are, but I don't think you're going to be waking these units up as soon as they get slept.
Well, if you really focus on it, you can. But the thing is, if you're focusing a lot of your micro and canceling out sleep, you're also not microing a lot of other stuff.
Yeah,
so.
here he gets jacked.
It's not such a bad jack, though. Yeah, already got the creeps.
He already killed him.
And
Yeah.
lucky me, I've got.
And oh look, Merc.
Yeah.
Here he builds the Furbolg. Did you ever build the Magnetar? Or
Yeah. I've gotten all of them except that one food one that. It's the first one. No, not. I get that sometimes. There's some other one. I have no clue because I've never gotten it. But.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem is I've been talking a lot about mercs with a lot of people. The problem is it seems to me that every map with mercs is somehow is pretty imbalanced. Honestly, because I was watching this game of like my friend Snama, and it was on that Blasted Lands map with the two merc camps. And basically, what happened is it was a good battle, right? And Sai had just like killed the entire Night Elf army, and was like fighting in the base against like the hero. And what he did is he just ran to the two. He was with the two merc camps, and he just bought an army in like a second. He just grabbed the ogre mauler, and then the like two little trolls, and like the gnoll or whatever was on there. And just like, bam, he just ran
busy.
back in.
My sister's trying to go to sleep. They have school tomorrow.
Oh no. And he just sort of ran back in and killed the entire human army. And then the worst one, I think, is the map is Scorched Basin, where you can pick up that pig that casts the healing ward.
Well, I think the thing is also like, you know, upgraded troops or units or whatever are supposed to be better than mercs, and they are. They do more damage and stuff, but no one really gets upgrades particularly. I mean, you know, some people do, but without upgrades, the mercs are just as good, really, as your regular units.
They build instantly.
Yeah.
And they don't require any buildings to build to get them. You know.
They are good.
And look, this guy's just building a line.
Yeah, he's being real smart here, and I mean, I could potentially take down his thing if he's creeping or something. And he's got no way to TP in, but he's being real smart, putting up tons of ziggurats, because he knows if he can hold that, then he can win the game, potentially.
Really easily, actually. The thing about ghouls and guards, and I actually remember every time I see people going ghouls and guards, I remember this one replay where Crazy Assassin was playing FFA.
Who is this?
This is a long time ago.
Oh.
And a lot of people don't like Crazy Assassin, but he had a lot of good insights on this. And his thing was, basically, ghouls and guards work if you have more money than your opponent. Because ghouls and guards are going to die. It's like, no matter, you know, whether you win the battle or not, a good number of your ghouls and guards are going to die.
Because it's so low hit points here.
Yeah, and the thing is if your opponent is playing with a higher food, higher hit point unit like Fiends, the chances are you might win the battle, but more Fiends will survive than ghouls because you'll run them away or burrow them or something. And that's why if you're playing ghouls and guards, you need to continuously pump money not only into those units, but for the upgrades for the guards, because that is one unit you need to upgrade, and for the scrolls of healing. And it's just like, you definitely need a monetary advantage to beat a bigger food unit army.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the ghoul guard things are swarming your opponent.
Yeah.
So.
But the thing is you sort of come in waves. Like unless your opponent's pretty bad, you don't usually win with the ghouls and the guards in the first attack. You sort of, since they build so fast, you sort of attack, you fight, you come out pretty good, and then you just go back in like a minute. And they can't really do anything because you build your unit so much faster than them. And here you can do that.
Here I am snagging some more mercs. Yeah. Let's see, what do I get?
Did you get the bowl thing?
Probably.
Get it. What are you waiting for?
Oh, there we go.
There
he is.
There he
Magnetar
is.
Warrior.
900 hit points.
Well, he's a 4-food unit. He doesn't do... I mean, he does basically the same damage as a Fiend, so it's not for the damage. He's just there as a tank. Yeah, he's magic immune. And 900 HP is not... Well, how much does like an A-bomb have?
A-bombs have 1080.
So, I mean, it's a bit less.
Knights have, with upgrade, like 900.
Yeah, so it's essentially like a knight, really.
Yeah,
so
but it's immune to magic.
Immune to magic, yeah. But that doesn't matter so much in this matchup.
Yeah. And this
so
guy...
He's just creeping. He's trying to get level 5 straight away. And ultimately he wants to get level 6 to get his ultimate.
Which is the best ultimate in the game still, I think.
You think so?
Now that Stampede got nerfed. What else could be?
At least in terms of Undead versus Undead, I would definitely say it's the best ultimate. Though.
Yeah, I mean, carrying
all the other Undead
Locust Storm is awful.
Well, what's nice about that is it can't be interrupted.
It does like 2 damage.
It does make a difference. I mean, it's like
it makes the CL hard to kill, but the CL's already hard to kill. It's like, but the thing about it is, Locust Storm isn't very good. Death and Decay is never very good, except when you need to kill their base.
See, the problem with Animate Dead is the spell level.
Animate Dead used to be better when the units could be tanks. Now it's just god awful because they can't even soak up damage.
Alright, so here now I'm trying to take advantage. You notice he just got tier 3. So this is like the key time for me to attack before he gets his tier 3 upgrade. So it's definitely excellent timing on my part, I would say, in terms of when I'm attacking. And I'm also trying to take advantage of the Necro since he definitely doesn't have a counter to him.
And we also decided...
He's also being real smart. He's kind of like... Yeah, he's got nice positioning, as you'll see. He's keeping his stuff back, yeah.
He's picking off units. The thing is Nate's being careless. He's letting him... While he's sitting there, like, attacking the Citadel, this guy's just killing, like, beetles and...
And you'll also notice he's getting Frenzy. That's the big thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't notice he had 3 crits. That's not even 1.
He has an extra...
Yeah. So he's just... Well, what he's really doing here is waiting for Frenzy.
And here he comes.
And right here, the moment he gets Frenzy, this battle completely turns around. Right here, he has Frenzy now. So I was winning before, and now I'm just going to start losing. It sucks.
Guitar dies.
So I'm getting some nice impales off and stuff. I'm microing perfectly well, but ultimately, all my stuff is surrounded, and he's got Frenzy, and there's not much I can do against that. I've actually got a bigger army at this point too, and I've got Frost armor and like everything. So you'd think I would do a little better.
Yeah, I mean, you would think he would do better. The problem is really the Vampora.
Well,
it's just...
I don't know. So far, I haven't really lost anything. All I've lost is the Magnetar Warrior. I haven't lost anything.
And somehow this... Look, but the thing is you think you haven't lost anything, you're losing all the summons.
Now I'm starting to... Yeah, once I lose the summons, I lose all my meat.
All the beetles are
now,
dead now.
Now would be a great time to get out.
Yeah, now if he had run away...
Except I can't really got sleep level 3.
This game could have really turned around if he had run away right now.
Yep. You also notice I started an expansion.
And he's got an expo up. Yeah. If he had run away right, and the guy does a very smart thing and uses
if I brought a TP is what I should have done. I should have brought a TP with me. Yeah, if he didn't have that cloak also, he could have well lost the game. He loses the Dreadlord, he's screwed. Yeah, so at this point now...
now he's just getting raped.
Yeah.
Because Fiends don't do enough damage to beat that Vampora alone.
Well, it's not even the damage, just the ghouls are just killing the Fiends too fast.
Yeah, the ghouls attack really fast.
I mean, it's definitely half decent micro on my part, but the fact that I didn't have a TP is going to cost me the game. If I'd had a TP and TP'd out there, I could have held my expansion, come back.
Now he tries to run away from the sleep.
No, I shouldn't have used that impale. I could have run away, but
he could have gotten the hero away. What he should do right now is he should send the statue to sit in front of the Dreadlord and try to trip it up.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
Yeah, he's not good enough to do that.
No, I'm not. Or shall we just say my opponent was too good to do. Now here I waste. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, maybe he's buying.
I knew the game was over at this point.
Yeah, whatever. Here he loses the Lich, but it doesn't even matter.
Again, though, both times you saw I used Impale and Nova, my Lich and Cryptlord could have potentially gotten away, and they didn't need to get killed like that. So that was pretty bad play on my part. But again, the game was kind of over already. So
yeah, the thing is, honestly,
because he's got level 6.
Yeah, Infernal is just like great, whatever. Because honestly, what other ultimates in the game do you think are better than Infernal?
Well, I mean,
Phoenix is really good.
Phoenix is really good. Inferno is real good. What else is real good?
Phoenix is real good. Inferno.
I don't know. I find Avatar is actually pretty good.
Avatar's pretty good, but it's not as good.
Yeah, definitely not as good. What other stuff is good?
Meta's like Avatar.
Yeah, Metamorphosis is pretty good. Also, Vengeance is a nice ultimate.
Vengeance
not as good because it doesn't stun, obviously.
Yeah, Vengeance isn't as good because the thing about Vengeance is like it's not immune to magic. Now, one thing I've always wondered, Nate, do you get less money if he attacks the building as it's unsummoning?
Yeah, you do. You lose money.
I never knew that.
You get it for the amount of hit points it unsummons.
Oh, so then...
So it's a good move to attack the building if you don't want your opponent to get... It's a lot of money, too, realistically.
This guy knows a lot of good moves, obviously.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think this Ghouls thing is going to work out. You're going to win more games with this Ghouls thing than with the Fiend's Necros deal.
Yeah.
Because with the 2/2 Ghouls...
It just doesn't rely so much on timing, really.
And the Vamp
I just got lucky with my timing. In this
and
game.
the Expo. The thing is Expo strategies are usually, like, more reliable.
Well, I mean, if it gets stopped, you're completely screwed. Like.
But it's not really realistically going to get stopped because of the sleep.
No,
it's like
I've done it. I mean, I've done it a ton. That's what I did. Like, you know, I went like 50-1 at the beginning, just going all fast Expo, and then it kind of stopped working after a while. Yeah. So I kind of stopped. I mean, I was doing it against like Orcs, so you know.
Yeah, it's like I went like 30-2 RT as Night Elf. Actually, 30-1 RT as Night Elf. I don't even know what I did. I just went like Warden and I massed Huntresses, and then it just stopped working. Yeah. Which it should, honestly.
Yeah, the fast Expo definitely works. Like, it just really depends more on what your opponent does. So against a Fiends thing, you can definitely pull it off. But against a Lich Rusher, like if they come in and they hit your base while you're expanding, which it does happen quite a bit, then you get fucked. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's as simple as that. So it's a risky strategy, I think, and that's why I don't like to do it so much. And like I prefer the more reliable stuff. I don't know. This is definitely my worst matchup on Undead vs Undead, since you can't go Fiends as easily in this matchup as any other. I mean, the other thing I've been doing in Undead vs Undead is bypassing a Necros and going for Worms. And at this point, I could have had Worms, and the Worms would have
killed the Ghouls in one shot. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, anyway. So I say GG.
Pawn. Unhappy face.
So that's game over. Yeah. All right. So. Not sure what I'm going to do for the next couple of commentaries, but I'm going back to school now, so I'm not going to be in E1s all that soon. Alright, so see you around.